Hi, I'm Heather Bozarth from Rolfe Mortgage, and I'm here with my partner Amy Kopp. And today we are coming to give you guys just a little bit of a 411 on a hot topic in the news lately regarding the NAR ruling on compensation for realtors who represent buyers. So, Amy, if you could give us like the CliffNotes version,
Sure.
what went down, that'd be great.
Yeah, first of all, a lot of the headlines in the media are kind of sensationalized, which is the norm anymore. So don't believe everything you read if you haven't figured that out already. But there's really two big changes that in the settlement that NAR has signed that affect us. And the two things are, one, buyers agency compensation can no longer be advertised on the MLS. So it doesn't mean a seller can't offer compensation to a buyer's agent. It just means it cannot be advertised on the MLS. You may start seeing that advertised in other places though. The other thing is, by law, we are going to be required to sign buyer agency agreements on the front side. So prior to even going out and showing houses, you will need to have a conversation, probably interview a buyer's agent, make sure you pick the one that you want to work with, because you're going to be asked to sign a contract with them, and that they will be representing you and how that compensation might work moving forward.
Thanks. So a couple of specific questions though. Can commissions be listed as a separate line item on the purchase agreement without going into the component of seller paid closing costs?
Well, a lot of this is still being fleshed out. So, and it actually hasn't been finalized to the courts, but should be any time. So we're trying to work through all this. But right now, if you have a buyer's agent agreement where the buyer is saying, okay, we're going to make sure you're compensated this much, they can ask for a seller to pay that. What we're hearing is it would go in the purchase agreement. You would need to attach a copy of the contract showing that that's the agreement you've made. The one concern which we need to flesh out is this going to affect, if the prices go up, how is this going to affect appraisals and stuff? And a lot of this is being worked through on the lending side, actually, because that's where I think they put the cart before the horse a little bit and agreeing to this without having the backside figured out.
I would agree. Can commissions be paid outside of closing and not show up on the Alto or the CD?
No, you cannot just agree to have a commission on the side. That's similar to anything that's in the past where, where sellers can't just write a check to a buyer for a repair or something. Anything that's related to the transaction financially needs to be a part of the transaction. So Heather, a few things, as I was talking about putting the cart before the horse. Do we foresee Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, FHA, VA, and USDA making changes to accommodate all of these changes in the real estate world?
I think they're going to have to, honestly, but we're just not there yet. So we're hoping that they'll catch up in time for this to happen on July 1st, but I'll just keep you guys up to date as I learn it.
Yeah, well, and as we all learn it. So a lot of changes coming. Buyers and sellers are going to be learning it as we learn it, but should be fun.
Thanks.
Thank you.